Welcome to my channel, HD Rare Coins 111. In this video I am going to tell you about the different states of the United States of America, quarters, dollars, coins, which are very valuable and very rare. If you have them, you can take advantage of them. Find them in your possession. Top 1. The 2002 Indiana State Quarter is one of the most fascinating pieces in the 50 State Quarters program, a series that captivated collectors and casual coin enthusiasts alike. As the 19th coin in the series, it represents Indiana, a state known for its deep-rooted history, cultural significance, and contributions to American industry. While most Indiana quarters are easily found in circulation, some rare and exceptional pieces, especially those with the P Mint mark from the Philadelphia Mint, have become incredibly valuable due to their rarity, minting errors, and pristine condition. The story of the Indiana State Quarter begins with the U.S. Mint's decision to commemorate all 50 states with unique quarter designs. An initiative that started in 1999 and lasted until 2008. Each state's quarter was released in the order that the state joined the Union, making Indiana's appearance in 2002 particularly special as the 19th state to become part of the United States. The program aimed to educate the public about the nation's history while simultaneously generating interest in coin collecting. It proved to be one of the most successful numismatic programs ever, drawing millions of Americans into collecting quarters and learning about their state's unique heritage. The obverse side of the Indiana State Quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington, a design originally created by John Flanagan in 1932. This familiar image has graced quarters for decades, a testament to Washington's lasting legacy. However, the reverse side of the Indiana State Quarter is where the real magic happens. Designed by artist Donna Weaver, it beautifully captures the essence of Indiana's identity. The central focus of the reverse design is an intricately detailed open-wheel race car, a tribute to the world-famous Indianapolis 500, one of the most prestigious automobile races globally. Held annually at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, this race has made Indiana synonymous with high-speed competition, engineering excellence, and a passionate fan base. The depiction of the race car on the quarter is a fitting nod to the state's deep ties to motorsports. Surrounding the race car is the outline of the state of Indiana, giving the coin a sense of geographical identity. Above the outline, 19 stars are arranged in a semicircle, representing Indiana's status as the 19th state admitted to the Union in 1816. The quarter also bears the inscription, "Crossroads of America," a phrase that speaks to Indiana's historical importance as a hub for transportation, trade, and movement. Since the early days of American expansion, Indiana has played a crucial role in connecting different parts of the country, earning it this fitting motto. The Indiana State Quarter was minted in 3 main locations: Philadelphia, P Mint mark, Denver, D Mint mark, and San Francisco, S Mint mark for proof versions. Among these, the Philadelphia minted versions are of particular interest to collectors, especially when found in exceptional condition or with unique minting errors. The Philadelphia Mint is one of the oldest and most prestigious coin-producing facilities in the world, having struck coins for the United States since the late 18th century. While millions of Indiana State Quarters were produced, not all of them are created equal. Certain rare variations, errors, and conditions can make some examples extraordinarily valuable. One of the most significant factors in determining the value of an Indiana State Quarter is its condition. Coins that have been well preserved, showing no signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration, are highly sought after by collectors. Coins that have been graded by professional institutions such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Company, NGC, hold a distinct advantage in the market. High-grade specimens, especially those in mint state, MS, condition with a grade of MS 67 or higher, can command premium prices. The rarity of a coin in such high condition increases its desirability, making it a prized possession for numismatists. Another aspect that can significantly enhance a coin's value is the presence of minting errors. Errors occur during the minting process when a mistake leads to a unique variation in the coin's design, strike, or composition. Some of the most valuable minting errors include double die obverse, off-center strikes, die cracks, and missing clad layers. For the Indiana State Quarter, specific errors like an improperly aligned die or a weak strike can make a coin far more valuable than its standard counterparts. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare variations, often paying significant amounts at auctions or private sales. Some Indiana quarters with errors have sold for thousands of dollars due to their uniqueness and demand in the numismatic community. Even small details, such as a slight doubling of the lettering or an unusual mark on the surface, can set a coin apart and drive its value up significantly. The popularity of state quarters among collectors has only grown over the years, with many enthusiasts focusing on assembling complete sets of the series. However, within this broad interest, some coins stand out as particularly rare and valuable. The Indiana State Quarter with the P Mint mark from 2002, especially in flawless condition or with notable errors, is one such coin that has reached an astonishing market value. While many Indiana quarters can still be found in circulation, the rarest and most pristine examples have commanded staggering prices in the collector's market. One particular 2002 Indiana State Quarter, struck at the Philadelphia Mint and preserved in exceptional condition, has reached an unbelievable value. This rare gem, sought after by collectors for its perfection and rarity, has been valued at an extraordinary $39,300. Top 2. The 1965 Washington Quarter holds a special place in American numismatic history. Though it may seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, this quarter is one of the most intriguing pieces ever minted by the U.S. Treasury. With the shift from 90% silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition in 1965, the Washington Quarter became the centerpiece of a major change in American coinage. This transition, driven by a national silver shortage, made the 1965 quarter historically significant and a key interest for collectors. While millions of these coins were produced, a select few stand out as exceptionally valuable due to their rarity, errors, or pristine condition. The story of the Washington Quarter dates back to 1932 when it was first introduced to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, the obverse features a detailed portrait of the nation's first president. The words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust" frame the image, while the date sits proudly at the bottom. Over the years, this design became a staple of U.S. currency, remaining unchanged for decades. On the reverse, the 1965 quarter continues the traditional design of a majestic bald eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows with an olive branch beneath. This powerful imagery symbolizes strength, preparedness, and peace. The inscriptions, "United States of America," and "E Pluribus Unum," arc above the eagle, while "quarter dollar" is placed at the bottom. This timeless design remained a fixture of American coinage for many years, making the 1965 quarter an essential part of the nation's monetary heritage. The year 1965 marked a turning point in U.S. coin production. Due to a nationwide silver shortage, the government decided to remove silver from dimes and quarters, replacing it with a copper-nickel-clad composition. This decision affected all quarters minted from 1965 onward, making it the first year without any silver quarters produced for circulation. However, some rare transitional errors have surfaced over the years, making specific 1965 quarters extraordinarily valuable. Most 1965 quarters were struck in the new copper-nickel composition, but a small number of coins were mistakenly minted on 90% silver planchets from the previous year. These rare silver 1965 quarters are among the most sought-after errors in numismatics. A collector who finds one of these rare coins has discovered a true treasure, as they are worth significantly more than their face value. Another factor that influences a coin's value is its condition. Coins that have never been circulated, showing no signs of wear or damage, are graded as mint state, MS, and are highly desirable. Collectors often seek out coins graded MS 65 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes, especially if it has sharp details and a flawless surface. Beyond condition and composition, minting errors add another layer of intrigue to the 1965 quarter. Some of the most valuable errors include double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and missing clad layers. These mistakes occur during the minting process and create unique variations that make certain quarters exceptionally rare. Collectors pay close attention to these small details, as an era coin can be worth far more than a standard issue. The demand for rare and unique coins continues to grow, with collectors and investors searching for the most extraordinary pieces. The historical significance of the 1965 Washington quarter, combined with its transition from silver to clad and the rare errors associated with it, has made it a highly sought-after coin. Whether for historical interest, investment, or the thrill of the hunt, the allure of discovering a rare 1965 quarter remains strong among numismatists. While millions of 1965 quarters exist, only a few stand out as truly exceptional. One particular quarter, in remarkable condition and with unique characteristics, has reached an astonishing value. This extraordinary coin, highly coveted by collectors, has been valued at an incredible $65,450. Top 3. The Washington quarter has been a staple of American coinage since 1932, a testament to its enduring design and significance in U.S. history. Among the many quarters minted throughout the decades, the 1984 Washington quarter stands out for a variety of reasons. While millions of these coins were struck at different mints across the country, certain rare specimens, particularly those bearing the Philadelphia Mint mark P, have captured the attention of collectors due to their unique characteristics, minting errors, and exceptional condition. Some of these coins, despite their seemingly ordinary appearance, have fetched astonishing prices at auctions, making them one of the most valuable quarters ever produced. To truly appreciate the significance of the 1984 Washington quarter, we must first explore the historical context of the Washington quarter series. The quarter was originally introduced in 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth. Designed by John Flanagan, the coin's obverse features a right-facing portrait of Washington, a dignified and enduring image that has remained largely unchanged for decades. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions, "Liberty," at the top and "In God We Trust," to the left, with the date, 1984, positioned below Washington's bust. The design is simple yet powerful, reinforcing Washington's legacy as the nation's founding father. Flipping the coin over to its reverse, we find another iconic image, an eagle with its wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows, with an olive branch below. This design symbolizes both military readiness and peace, a balance that defines the spirit of the United States. The inscriptions, "United States of America," arc along the top, while the national motto, "E Pluribus Unum," is placed just above the eagle's head. The denomination, $quarter, is inscribed at the bottom, completing the design. This classic imagery remained in use for decades until it was eventually replaced in 1999 by the State Quarters Program. In 1984, the U.S. Mint produced Washington quarters at multiple facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins minted in Philadelphia bear the P Mint mark, a designation that was first introduced in 1980 to help distinguish coins from different mints. Although the 1984 quarter was a widely circulated coin, certain rare varieties, particularly those with unique minting errors or in pristine condition, have become highly valuable among collectors. The value of any coin is largely determined by its condition, and the 1984 Washington quarter is no exception. Coins are graded on a numerical scale from 1 to 70, with mint state, MS, 65 or higher representing coins in near-perfect condition. A 1984 quarter that has never been circulated, showing no signs of wear, scratches, or blemishes, can command impressive prices at auctions. Collectors actively seek out these high-grade specimens, as they are increasingly difficult to find, especially for coins that have been in circulation for decades. Beyond condition, minting errors significantly impact a coin's value. Some of the most valuable 1984 Washington quarters exhibit rare errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and missing clad layers. These errors occur during the minting process and result in unique variations that make certain quarters exceptionally rare. For example, a doubled die error, where certain details on the coin appear to be duplicated, can drastically increase the value of a 1984 quarter. Similarly, an off-center strike, where the design is misaligned, adds to a coin's uniqueness and desirability among collectors. Another critical factor in determining the value of a 1984 Washington quarter is the rarity of high-grade examples. Since quarters are among the most commonly used coins in everyday transactions, most 1984 quarters have been heavily circulated, accumulating wear and damage over time. Finding an uncirculated 1984 quarter in pristine condition is exceedingly rare. Coins that have been preserved in mint sets or collectors' holdings since their production year have the best chance of maintaining their original luster and sharp details. The demand for rare and high-quality Washington quarters continues to grow among numismatists and investors. The Washington Quarter series has a rich history, and each year's mintage offers unique attributes that make certain coins stand out. The 1984 quarter, though a relatively modern issue, has garnered attention due to the existence of rare variations and its overall significance within the broader Washington Quarter series. Among all the 1984 Washington quarters that have been discovered, one particular specimen has stunned collectors with its extraordinary value. Due to its impeccable condition, rarity, and unique characteristics, this remarkable quarter has been appraised at an astonishing $35,450. Top 4. The Washington quarter is one of the most recognizable and widely circulated coins in American history. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth, this quarter quickly became a staple of U.S. coinage. While millions of quarters have been minted over the decades, some rare varieties stand out due to their unique characteristics, minting errors, or exceptional condition. The 1980 Washington quarter with the Philadelphia Mint mark, P, is one such coin, and for collectors, it represents an incredible find. The obverse of the 1980 Washington quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This right-facing image of Washington has remained largely unchanged since its initial release, a testament to its enduring design. Above Washington's head, the word, Liberty, is inscribed, while In God We Trust appears to the left. The date, 1980, is found at the bottom, directly beneath the bust of the nation's first president. The simplicity of the design, combined with the powerful symbolism of Washington's likeness, makes this quarter an iconic piece of American history. Flipping the coin over, we see the reverse, which features a majestic eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows with an olive branch beneath it. This imagery represents both military strength and a desire for peace, a balance that has long defined the United States. The inscriptions, United States of America, and E Pluribus Unum, appear above the eagle, while $quarter is prominently displayed at the bottom. This design remained unchanged for decades before being replaced by the state quarters program in 1999, making the 1980 Washington quarter one of the last in its era. The 1980 quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins produced in Philadelphia bear the P Mint mark, which had only recently been introduced to distinguish Philadelphia minted coins from those produced at other facilities. While the 1980 quarter was widely circulated, certain specimens stand out due to their pristine condition, rare minting errors, or unique variations, making them highly sought after by collectors. One of the most important factors in determining the value of a 1980 Washington quarter is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with mint state, MS, 65 or higher indicating a coin in near-perfect condition. An uncirculated 1980 quarter that has been well preserved, with sharp details and no visible signs of wear, can fetch significantly higher prices at auctions. Collectors actively seek out these high-grade coins, as they are rare finds, especially for a coin that has been in circulation for over 4 decades. In addition to condition, certain minting errors can dramatically increase a coin's value. Some of the most valuable 1980 Washington quarters exhibit errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and missing clad layers. These errors occur during the minting process and result in unique variations that make some coins exceptionally rare. A doubled die error, where certain design elements appear duplicated, is particularly desirable among collectors. Similarly, an off-center strike, which causes the design to be misaligned, can make a quarter significantly more valuable. Another crucial factor that influences the value of a 1980 Washington quarter is the rarity of high-grade examples. Since quarters are commonly used in everyday transactions, most 1980 quarters have experienced significant wear and tear. Finding an uncirculated specimen in exceptional condition is exceedingly rare. Coins that have been stored in mint sets or protected by collectors since their release have the best chance of retaining their original luster and details. The demand for rare and high-quality Washington quarters continues to grow among numismatists and investors alike. The Washington Quarter series has a long and rich history, with each year's mintage offering unique attributes that make certain coins stand out. The 1980 quarter, while a relatively modern issue, has gained attention due to the existence of rare variations and its overall significance within the broader Washington Quarter series. Among all the 1980 Washington quarters ever discovered, one particular specimen has amazed collectors with its extraordinary value. Due to its exceptional condition, rarity, and unique characteristics, this rare quarter has been appraised at an astonishing $37,450. Top 5. The Washington Quarter holds a special place in American coinage, with its rich history and timeless design captivating collectors for generations. Introduced in 1932 to commemorate the bicentennial of George Washington's birth, this quarter quickly became a symbol of American heritage. Over the decades, millions of these coins have been minted, but certain rare variations stand out due to their unique characteristics, minting errors, and exceptional preservation. The 1977 Washington Quarter with a mint mark is one such remarkable coin, highly sought after by numismatists and collectors worldwide. The obverse of the 1977 Washington Quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This right-facing bust has remained a defining feature of the quarter since its inception, embodying strength and leadership. The word, Liberty, is inscribed above Washington's head, while "In God We Trust" appears on the left. The date, 1977, is engraved at the bottom, marking the year of mintage. This design, simple yet powerful, has stood the test of time and continues to be cherished by coin enthusiasts. Turning the coin over, the reverse showcases a magnificent eagle with outstretched wings, perched on a bundle of arrows with an olive branch beneath it. This imagery represents the balance between military strength and the pursuit of peace, two core values of the United States. Above the eagle, the inscriptions, "United States of America" and "E Pluribus Unum" are displayed, reinforcing the nation's unity. The denomination, quarter dollar, is prominently featured at the bottom. This classic design remained unchanged for decades before the introduction of the state quarters program in 1999, making the 1977 Washington Quarter part of the long-standing original series. The 1977 quarter was minted at multiple locations, each designated by a mint mark. Coins from Philadelphia bore no mint mark, while those from Denver and San Francisco featured D and S mint marks, respectively. While these quarters were produced in large quantities, certain specimens have become incredibly valuable due to their condition, minting errors, or unique variations. One of the most critical factors in determining the value of a 1977 Washington quarter is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with mint state, MS, 65 or higher indicating an exceptionally well-preserved piece. Uncirculated quarters with sharp details and a brilliant luster can command significantly higher prices in the collector's market. Since most quarters from this era were used in everyday transactions, finding one in pristine condition is a rare and valuable discovery. Apart from condition, minting errors can greatly enhance a coin's worth. Some of the most valuable 1977 Washington quarters exhibit errors such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and missing clad layers. A doubled die error occurs when design elements appear duplicated, creating a striking visual effect that collectors highly prize. Off-center strikes, where the coin's design is misaligned, are another desirable anomaly that increases a quarter's rarity and value. Another major factor influencing the value of a 1977 Washington quarter is the scarcity of high-grade specimens. Since quarters are commonly used for everyday transactions, most have suffered wear and tear over time. Uncirculated examples, especially those stored in mint sets or preserved by collectors, are far less common and command higher prices at auctions. Collectors and investors alike recognize the growing demand for rare and high-quality Washington quarters. The series has a long and storied history, and each year's mintage offers unique characteristics that make certain coins more desirable than others. While the 1977 quarter may seem like an ordinary piece of pocket change, rare specimens with exceptional features have proven to be valuable treasures. Among all the 1977 Washington quarters discovered, one particular specimen has left collectors in awe with its extraordinary value. Due to its pristine condition, rarity, and distinctive attributes, this rare quarter has been appraised at an astonishing $40,450. Top 6. The Washington quarter has long been a staple of American coinage, embodying the nation's history and values through its iconic design. First introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, this quarter quickly became one of the most recognizable coins in circulation. Over the years, different variations and minting anomalies have made certain Washington quarters highly valuable to collectors. Among them, the 1967 Washington quarter holds a unique place, with some rare specimens reaching astonishing values in today's numismatic market. On the obverse of the 1967 Washington quarter, we find the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. His right-facing bust has been a defining feature of the quarter for decades, symbolizing leadership and resilience. Above Washington's head, the word, Liberty, is prominently inscribed, a testament to the nation's founding principles. To the left of his portrait, we see, In God We Trust, reinforcing the spiritual foundation of the United States. At the bottom, the year, 1967, is engraved, marking this particular issue. The reverse of the quarter presents another timeless design, a majestic eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons. Beneath the eagle, an olive branch signifies the nation's pursuit of peace. The words, United States of America, are engraved above, with the Latin phrase, E pluribus unum, appearing just below, representing the unity of the states. At the bottom, the denomination, $quarter, is clearly displayed. This classic design remained on the Washington quarter until the late 1990s, when the state quarters program introduced new reverse designs. The year 1967 was a significant one in American numismatics, as it fell within a period of major change for U.S. coinage. Just 2 years prior, in 1965, the U.S. Mint had removed silver from quarters and dimes due to rising silver prices. The 1967 quarter was struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition, continuing the shift away from precious metals. However, what makes some of these coins incredibly valuable today is not just their metal content but their rarity, condition, and unique errors. Unlike most years, quarters from 1967 were not produced with traditional mint marks. This was due to the Coinage Act of 1965, which temporarily removed mint marks from U.S. coins to deter hoarding and speculation during a period of coin shortages. As a result, all 1967 quarters lack a mint mark, regardless of whether they were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. This fact makes it more challenging to identify the origin of any particular coin. One of the most critical factors influencing a 1967 Washington quarter's value is its condition. Coins that have remained in pristine, uncirculated condition are significantly rarer than those that saw years of use in circulation. Collectors and investors seek out high-grade examples, particularly those graded MS-65 or higher. A quarter that has retained its original luster and sharp details can command a premium price in the market. Minting errors can also play a crucial role in determining a 1967 quarter's worth. Some of the most sought-after errors include doubled die strikes, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and missing clad layers. A doubled die error occurs when the coin's design appears slightly duplicated, creating a distinct and valuable anomaly. Off-center strikes, where the coin's design is noticeably misaligned, are another fascinating error that attracts collectors. Other unique variations, such as deep cameo proofs or coins struck on transitional planchets, can further increase a quarter's rarity. Due to its historical context and the absence of mint marks, the 1967 Washington quarter is already a fascinating coin. However, what truly sets certain specimens apart is their rarity in high grades. While millions of these quarters were produced, only a handful have survived in exceptional condition, making them highly desirable among numismatists. Among the most valuable discoveries of this coin, one extraordinary specimen has stunned collectors with its remarkable appraisal. Thanks to its flawless condition, rarity, and unique attributes, this particular 1967 Washington quarter has been valued at an astounding $45,450. Top 7. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of American coinage for decades, symbolizing the nation's rich history and heritage. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, this quarter has gone through multiple design changes and minting variations, making some editions highly sought after by collectors. Among these, the 1998 Washington quarter stands out, not just for its historical significance but also for the rarity and value of certain specimens. The obverse of the 1998 Washington quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. This right-facing bust has remained a defining image on the quarter for many years. Above Washington's head, the word "Liberty" is prominently displayed, representing the nation's ideals. To the left of the portrait, "In God We Trust," is inscribed, reinforcing America's spiritual and cultural foundation. Below, the year 1998 is engraved, marking the coin's production year. The reverse of the coin continues the traditional design that had been in place since 1932. It features a powerful eagle with outstretched wings, clutching a bundle of arrows in its talons, symbolizing strength and readiness. Beneath the eagle, an olive branch signifies the nation's peaceful aspirations. Surrounding this imagery, "United States of America" is inscribed at the top, with the Latin phrase, "E pluribus unum," just below it. At the bottom, the denomination, $quarter, is clearly engraved. This design remained until 1999 when the U.S. Mint introduced the 50-state quarters program, leading to a major shift in quarter designs. The 1998 Washington quarter was struck in two primary compositions, a standard copper-nickel-clad version for circulation and a special 90% silver-proof version minted exclusively for collectors. The clad version was struck at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, while the silver-proof versions were minted in San Francisco. The presence of a mint mark P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for San Francisco can help determine a coin's origin, with some variations being more valuable than others. While millions of 1998 quarters were minted, only a handful exist in pristine condition. The value of a Washington quarter depends on several key factors, including its mint mark, condition, and any potential minting errors. Coins that have remained in uncirculated condition, particularly those graded MS-65 or higher, are far rarer than their circulated counterparts. A high-grade specimen with sharp details and strong luster can fetch significant prices in the market. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the discovery of minting errors. The 1998 Washington quarter has a few notable errors that increase its value among collectors. Some of the most sought-after errors include asterisk double die errors. These occur when the design appears slightly duplicated due to a misalignment during the minting process. A double die quarter can command a high premium. Asterisk off-center strikes. When the coin is not properly aligned during striking, it results in an off-center design, making the coin unique and valuable. Asterisk missing clad layers. Some rare 1998 quarters were struck with missing outer layers, revealing the copper core underneath. This type of error is highly collectible. Asterisk broad strikes and partial collars. These errors occur when the coin is not properly held in place during striking, leading to unusual shapes or misaligned edges. Due to its historical significance and rarity in high grades, the 1998 Washington quarter has become a sought-after piece for collectors. While most quarters from this year remain common, a select few, particularly those with errors or in exceptional condition, have reached astonishing values in numismatic circles. Among the rarest and most valuable specimens, one exceptional 1998 Washington quarter has been appraised at an impressive $25,450.